an example of the resume in the book. There are examples of resumes in previous versions of my book. I did not include a sample resume in this version, but I included very extensive to-dos in this version, how to group activities together. I didn't put a sample resume in the book because I don't want people all follow one format, and I think that's a danger of samples. I don't really care what font you use as long as it's legible and consistent. I don't care about the template. In fact, the more simple the template, the better. The focus should really be on the substance of the resume. So that's where I focused on the book. So pay a lot of attention to your resume. Plus, simply the exercise of creating a resume and really going back and considering all the things you've done and how you spent your time since graduating from high school for most applicants, right? If you've been out for 20 years, maybe don't go back that far. But for most applicants, it makes you go back through all of your experiences and really think about them and see patterns and describe things and group things. That's a great exercise for before you start brainstorming personal statements for two reasons. One, it makes you revisit themes and things that are important to you, things you've done, qualities you've exhibited, but also once you describe things really well on the resume, it frees up the personal statement to be a little more insightful and descriptive. 1 to 2 pages for a resume. Page resume. Very rarely have I recommended a 3-page resume for anyone, but 2 pages is usually okay if it's not because of white space and you're not spending time describing inane things that everyone knows what they are. It's not, again, it's quality, not quantity, but a 2-page resume is absolutely acceptable. Go through the resume first, make sure that all the formatting is consistent, of course, include hours per week for things to show how much you can handle. If you've had multiple jobs or multiple areas of interest, you can separate those out with different headings. And I talk about that in the book as well, so that you don't look so random. If you just do it chronologically, it might not be clear that you have certain discrete interests. So you can group things and you can say, okay, these are my fashion industry interests and these are my immigration law interests, and you can kind of group things accordingly. It can help with packaging your experiences. Very few people are one-trick ponies, nor would you want to have a one-trick pony applying to law school. Well-rounded people is important. Having well-rounded people is important to law schools because law is an interdisciplinary field. So having some knowledge or expertise of multiple fields is good. It'll help you in law school and in your legal career.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.